So hi guys, the last time we talked about the Whitley Road and the Lost History. So today, while I'm back at the Bishan North area, we are going to talk about something very important, something that a lot of people have been asking about. It is the North-South Corridor. It's right at the back. Somehow. So as you can see, the construction of the North-South Corridor is actually a very big project because it affected not only at the Bishan North area but towards the Lentor side, the Seletar Beach side and also the Newton area, which we will not view today, but we will explain more on the Bishan North Corridor.
So the NSC is meant to run from Admiralty Road West all the way to Bugis, where the town centre is. It is meant to serve places like
Up within the town centre and the neighbourhood areas, as in the neighbourhood areas of the Yishun, aka Yishun, Bishan North, Ang Mo Kio, and of course our town centres like Orchard.
Anyways, the NSC is meant to be built parallel to the North-South line, and it is also meant to help with the CTE with their own traffic jams, which has been an issue since the beginning. Because of the construction of the NSC, many of the roads in the neighborhoods tend to change around, which we will explain why it is like that.
So as you can see here, the Marymount Road has turned into quite a mess since the construction started. And what used to be here was actually a whole normal road with quite a number of trees. But since the construction started and Marymount Road has become part of the construction, the road has changed more than 3 times for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years straight. And yeah, so the reason of why the roads change around here and even the pathway is because the tunnels are being built right under here for that.
So the tunnels for the NSC is being built right below the roads of Marymount, Rd Novena and the town centre, while the northern section features a viaduct which is being built along the roads in the north.
So where I'm actually standing now is one part of the effect of the NSC. So while the construction is happening for a good cause on the expressway, it also does affect our daily pathways and routines. For example, the path I'm actually standing isn't actually supposed to be here. In fact, this is a modified path only for the construction itself. So by the time the construction is done, the pathway will be gone. And another effect of the NSC is that when the construction first started back in 2019/2020, aka when I was Sec 1, it also made one of the school gates of VD to be closed, aka this gate. Now here is gate number 2, which has not been operating since the construction's beginning. And even though it's next to the pathway, I don't think the school wants to open this anytime soon. Yeah. So, another hidden fact. If anyone have ever walked through this path to the estate around here or the bus stop, you will actually come across this sign. So, if you ever read closely or if you ever care to read, you will see that the timing is way different from what we usually see these days. For example, the morning gate closing isn't at the normal 7:30 or 7:45, but it used to close about 7:20. That shows how early the school starts in the past, basically. And the thing about this sign over here is that it also do refer to how the pre-2019 weekly timing was shown in the past. So, yeah, it's actually a good Easter egg over here. Quite nice, isn't it? So even though LTA have already announced that the construction will end about either next year or in 2 years' time, it's not 100% sure whether it will be done in time, as well work has been paused during the COVID time anyway. So yeah, So whoever is still new coming into Whitley towards the back gate, just do expect that there's going to be constructions everywhere, especially them still digging through the ground until now, even though it's on a Sunday while filming this. So yeah, if you're ever coming to the back gate, please be careful because you're walking on a temporary path which is a road, and there's a lot of blind spots, as you can see here. Blind spot number 1, which you can't see at the back, and blind spot number 2, if you're blind or using your phone during broad daylight on the morning. So, if you say, would the NSC work? Well, I mean the north-south corridor can work if there is not a lot of cars and making another jam, as well this corridor is meant to help the Central Expressway anyway. So if CTE gets jammed and this NSC also gets jammed, then I don't know. It's really just up to whoever wants to use the corridor. So will it work? Maybe. I don't know. Ask this man then. Will it work? No? I don't know. There's no direct answer to this. That is all I can talk for today about the NSC, and I hope you guys learned something new. And yeah, that's all I have for today, and see you at the next episode. Bye bye now.